day behind you. Good times lie ahead. With company worth keeping, that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open. You'll find just the finest folks here.
What was that?
Grab a chair, grab a drink,
Not your
and
father's
let
hoop here,
your
sir.
ear. 'Cause when I talk,
I'm off the wagon in that. We had Chick-fil-A.
you're always welcome.
But we calorie counted and we carb counted, and it was actually less calories and carbs than friggin' a risotto, so I think I'm okay.
I saw the pile of risotto.
Huh?
I saw that pile of risotto. Okay, hold on. There's our intro. Okay. There we go. We got ourselves a Gary, we got ourselves a Elizabeth, we got ourselves a Trin, and we got a few other people hanging out. I am your host, Travis Sivart, and tonight we're going to discuss everything you ever wanted to know about dildos. Or perhaps a lot of things you really never even... What? What?
What?
You're very quiet.
90% of it will be wrong.
Oh, yeah. If we do it right or wrong.
That's right.
Anyhow, it's... Andrea may or may not join us. I wouldn't expect it. So we're going to make it really weird with just two fucking dudes talking about dildos. Aaron, why don't you tell them who you are? And mention your book this time, because you didn't do that on the last time you were visiting here.
Oh! Yes. I am an author, much like Travis is an author, but I've only written one book, or as the count says, ha. I have also written a couple articles, but my book is Ships of Valor, Book 1. There will be more forthcoming eventually. Ships of Valor, Book 1, Persona Non Grata by Aaron M. Kennedy. That's me, the guy in red.
I've also got I'm in red article. Too.
Yes, he is wearing his smoking jacket.
I am.
Yes, much like Gomez.
Have you seen the trailer?
I have. It's actually quite good.
I'm holding judgment.
The trailer is quite good.
I'm holding judgment. It was not bad in any way, but it felt a wee bit pandering.
I like pandering.
Did your Skype reset the auto level thing again?
Quite possible.
Because you are super quiet. Here on the tavern, we love our tech issues.
Yes. One moment. No, it does not seem to reset it. Although it has reset everything else because it hates me.
There we go. It's good to know how Skype feels about you and everybody else in the world simultaneously. What?
Although it does, I believe, quite loathe me.
It could be. So tonight, we already mentioned the topic. Something I did want to mention before we get into the topic, because if you've never been to the tavern, Trin, fall asleep to us. We are used to women dozing off every time we speak to them. It is normal. So, it's late where you're at, and you've got to be up very early, so doze off. We will guide you onto the arms of Morpheus. Not the Matrix guy, but anyhow.
Him as well.
So considering you wrote Ships of Valor in first person, have you researched lit RPG novels?
Not really researched them. Took a look at some of them and this is kind of a cool concept, and then like a squirrel went away to something else.
Yet you were super quiet for the first 10 seconds, and when you said squirrel away to something else, it got to a normal volume.
Oh, so I gotta be excited.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. So, I'm considering this for a new writing project. So I'll discuss that with you, not necessarily full length on air tonight, just mention it to you now, and because it could be something we can collaborate on, considering I think we would have fun bouncing off each other, considering the concept, as I mentioned, with the Myth Inc., Acquisitions Incorporated, etc. type feel to it.
I got you. And I have been looking for your audiobooks versions of that. I do not think I still have the hard drive, unfortunately, that had those on them, but I will track them down for you, sir.
Cool. Okay, so how many root beers have you had?
Just this one.
Just that one. Okay, so you might be totally loopy, especially since it's coming up on your I'm no longer conscious time.
No, I'll be fine.
Okay, so let's talk about dildos. Man, this is
Sure
gonna be
thing.
so awkward with your sound so quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, maybe that'll help. I don't know. And then of course it just being you and I as opposed to Andrea joining us because I was really looking forward to a woman's input of
Point of
dildos.
view?
What?
A woman's point of view?
Well, input on dildos.
Oh, yes. Input.
So dildos, the word itself was first quoted in the Shakespearean era, the late 1590s, somewhere between 95 and 98, depending which source you look for. Now, just to clarify, that means that was the first time it was found in written documentation, whether it's a play or a real book or whatever. Now, to clarify, because I went and researched dildos, and we'll get to the superhero dildos soon. Have you seen all those, Aaron?
No, I have not.
Yeah, wait for that Google search. Wow. All I can say is the Hulk. But moving on, or stepping back, I looked up synonyms of dildos.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon. She's a stripper. She's a
Cinnamon?
delight.
Yes. Right.
And apparently, and by the way, I looked when we started this, so I knew how long to go, and I've totally forgot when we started. I think it was 35.
About that, yeah.
So anyhow,
Tell me more.
I'm making sure this other thing took. Oh, it didn't take. But synonyms are vibrator and a few other things. Sex toy.
I don't think that's true.
No, I totally disagree. Vibrators are very different from dildos. I mean,
Yes.
a vibrator
A
without...
dildo could be a vibrator, but a vibrator is not a dildo.
Correct. Yeah, I guess we could say that. All vibrators are dildos, but no dildo is a vibrator.
Vice versa. I think you got that backwards.
No. Because a vibrator vibrates. So if you turn it off, a vibrator is now a dildo.
No.
Whereas
Not
a
true at all.
dildo, you cannot make it vibrate.
Sure you can. You can make any dildo vibrate.
With your hand, but not by turning an on-off switch. That is not a vibrator. That is still a dildo with Parkinson's.
Hey, anything is a dildo if you're brave enough.
Yeah, but not everything is a vibrator if you're brave enough.
Sure it is.
What
But,
the fuck?
Okay.
My neighbors are using power tools right now.
And they're vibrators, sir.
It is almost 10 p.m. at night, and they are out there using fucking power tools.
Hey, they are called Sibians, sir.
No, I'm
Did
pretty
your
sure that
research
was
take you to those?
that is definitely a circular saw I hear buzzing, not a Sibian. Which, by the way, Sibians, wow.
Wow.
Talk about ramping up the vibrator.
Holy shit.
I'm sure the discussion was, so we could put a cape on it, or we can, instead of a cape, put it on a saddle and add a car battery.
But here's the question. Best $1,000 you could spend? Or worst $1,000 you could spend?
Oh, for me, I'm going with worst. Now, for somebody else, it might be the best. For me,
Right.
no. I would much rather get my brakes fixed, my AC fixed, and other car repairs instead of a vibrating dildo saddle.
Great band name, though. Vibrating dildo saddle.
Oh my god. Hold on, I just Googled Sibian.
Yes.
So I want to know some prices. By the way, the first link is motorbunny.com.
MotorBunny.com. Also a great band name.
Perhaps.
Really?
What kind of...
Great band name.
I can't hear you. What? You are now actually getting quieter every time you talk.
Oh wow. Bait cat.
Rub that. Rub that mic. Yeah, I hear noise. Why the hell is it bailing on us?
I don't know. One moment, please.
Okay, we're going to check on that. While he's checking on that, I'm going to come over here and try to find some Sibian prices, because when he said well, that's an interesting picture.
Test.
Oh, wow.
Woo.
Yeah, you're very...
Better?
Yeah, much.
Okay. Hey, I got the other mic working.
Oh, wow. What did you do different? Nothing. There is a Doc...
I swapped mics.
There is a Doc Johnson iRide 13-inch rocking clitoral vibrator.
Also a great band name. Doc Johnson and the Rockin' Clitorals.
Motor Bunny 11 and a half
No.
inch...
That's the book we're writing. Doc Johnson and the Rockin' Clitorals. Talk about lit RPG.
Yeah, I don't think we are talking about lit RPG.
Oh, come on. Doc Johnson and the Rockin' Clitorals.
So here's... Wow. Now, I can't show these images on Twitch, but I'm just going to read the first half dozen names and prices. Inflatable hot seat. Sibian style sex toy. $50. Okay, by the way, that was on the Howard Stern show.
Okay.
Doc Johnson iRide 13-inch rocking clitoral vibrator. $80. Motor
Jesus,
Bunny...
Milton Berle's team, huh?
Built-in what?
13 inches. Milton Berle, 13 inches.
Milton Berle had a 13-inch?
Sure did.
What about Bob Hope?
I don't know.
You'd hope for more. Motor Bunny, 11 and a half, sex machine in black, $950. By the way, the thing is, own the dream, live the dream, ride the dream. Classic tried and true straddle design, now turns it up to 11. And apparently from the image I see here, there are different attachments, so you could pull the... You can pull the different wieners off and attach different wieners. It looks like
dishwasher safe.
Probably, probably that would make sense. The saddle sex machine. Yeah, what did this girl have to think when they called her in for this? We need a modeling photo shoot with our product. Can you do this? Giddy up, introducing the LoveBot saddle, a high-powered piece of vibrating machinery that will take you on the ride of your life. 600.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
now, from a marketing perspective, do you think this was written by a man or a woman?
Can we go?
Who
with
wrote this copy?
Can we
Who
go
wrote
with
this copy?
gender neutral on this one?
Oh, from an expert writer's opinion, who wrote this?
Hold on. I got to pull up the actual link here because there's a lot more to it. By the way, it's a very airbrushed image. Like part of her face is missing where they cropped her. And it's a tasteful, artful image.
Right.
But anyhow, it's marked down from $1,700.44 to $686.
Who wants a discount Sibian?
I immediately think everybody, but
Right. Now
I might
on
have
sale.
to read. So
Garage sale Sibian.
let me read this copy here. Giddy up! Introducing the LoveBots, bots with a Z, saddle, a high-powered piece of they misspelled a high-powered piece or vibrating machinery that will take you on the ride of your life. You gotta feel it to believe it. Mount the comfortable padded seat, impaling yourself on the firm, velvet, soft dildo. You know, I don't know about you, but I don't know if I want anything that's velvet soft, because that kind of says that's gonna stain. Sink down until your vulva rests against the textured base. Controller allows you to hang on tight while you cycle through 6 incredible vibration speeds and pulsations. It also detaches via a retractable coil so that you can increase or decrease. So you can increase or decrease your speed even as you flail in ecstasy. So wait. Controller allows you to hang on tight while you cycle through 6 incredible vibration speeds and pulsations, but it also detaches via a retractable coil. What?
There's a lot of tech jargon in here. This sounds like man copy.
I'm thinking you might be right. Hand the remote over to your partner, man copy. Hand the remote to your partner and see how long you can keep your seat when they are in control! Exclamation point. Grind yourself into the saddle and lose yourself in bliss while the motor thrums powerfully against you! Another exclamation point. How many orgasms can you handle? Definitely man copy. Wipe clean with mild soap and water. Compatible with silicone and water-based lube. Oh, then they have measurements. Do you want to hear the measurements?
Go for it.
Dildo measures 6 inches in length, 1.75 inches in diameter. Base of dildo is 9.5 inches in length, because it's like this plastic strip that you attach to the machine. 3.75 in width. Saddle measures material TPE. What is TPE? All capitals. Think about that. TPE, faux leather, ABS, anti-brake.
No, ABS is a type of plastic.
Oh. Color, flesh. Note: powered through 120 to 240 volt US plug. Includes screwdriver and 4 screws.
Thermoplastic elastomers.
Oh, of course. Good
It's type of
selling
rubber.
point. Glad they
Or
put
like
that
a
in there.
rubber-like material.
Woof. Hold on, looking for comments real quick. Thank God Trin fell asleep already. So the next one is an incredible picture. This thing is like one of those crazy new wave love seats from the 60s. So it's got the guy reclining on it. So apparently the woman can mount him in a cowgirl position. And then it has this large, somewhere between a gas mask and Cubert thing behind her to apparently... Oh, and it's inflatable. Fetish Fantasy Love Lounger. Yeah, I think we're done with Sibians.
Whatever happened to just a pillow?
Okay, by the way, I said I'm done with it, but I'm rolling down to Saddle Deluxe Riding Sex Machine with dual attachments. Now,
Dual attachments?
this doesn't sound all that impressive till I describe the picture to you.
Okay.
So you've got the Sibian there, which, by the way, if anybody doesn't know, Sibian looks like an old military bivouac from Gomer Pyle, but small enough that you can mount, with a dildo attachment on top.
But just imagine a saddle with a dick in the middle of it.
It's not even a saddle, it's just this rounded bomb shelter that you can mount. But anyhow, dick sticking up top. This has a very well-muscled male in a black cowboy hat, black cowboy boots, and nothing else just behind it, in a half-reclined position. So I don't think they're selling this one to the ladies. Or maybe they are, and they're trying to be like, it's just like riding a cowboy. Or maybe they're telling the men, it's just like riding a cowboy. Here's a $34 one with a double penetration attachment.
I'm thinking this is one of those situations where you get what you pay for.
Hey, there's nipples on that one. Not on the Sibian, on the model behind it. Okay, let's... The ride-on...
You can't stop looking, can you?
No, I cannot. I could
No, I
more
cannot.
easily look away from a train wreck than this. The ride-on ejaculating sex machine for $552.99 from Yes Yes Toys. Hold on.
Just remember, the
Yeah.
toy box means something completely different now.
This is a simple ride-on-top fucking machine with a comfortable neoprene exterior and the added bonus of ejaculations.
The add-on bonus.
So the add-on bonus is it's a fountain of mess making.
Yeah, baby. The shake weight.
Somebody made that shit as a joke, I bet. And yeah, from there, a marketing genius got a hold of that shit.
Did you ever see the South Park episode with that?
I think I did, but years ago.
Oh, where she's using the shake weight, and once you've completed your workout, it gives a cooling
refreshing
lube
mist.
and some and some change for the ride home.
Change. Well, apparently I was pre-Uber. Or Lyft. So I'm just imagining somebody, scrolling through Twitch and just seeing the title of everything you've ever wanted to know about dildos. And then I'm confused why we only have 4 viewers. Perhaps I have something backwards here.
Oh no! In 2 weeks, this is going to be your most popular stream ever.
You might not be wrong. You might not be wrong.
Hashtag Sibian.
Okay, so
Well, okay, you just got to remember, everything goes back to the Abraham Lincoln quote. Anything is a dildo if you're brave enough.
yes, I do remember when he said that. I was there in the crowd, holding up my mother and cheering. So a dildo, and this is back to our argument, so we can go back and forth on this. A dildo is those are vibrators. Sibians are vibrators. Vibrators take a power source and they move of their own volition.
Correct.
Dildos do not have
penetrative device.
What's that?
Penetrative device.
Correct. And that's why I say all vibrators can be dildos, but not all dildos are vibrators.
I disagree. So, a vibrator, okay, it vibrates.
Yes.
But it doesn't have to be penetrative.
Of its own volition. It vibrates of its own power.
Right. But it does not have to penetrate. A dildo has to penetrate.
Does it? You can't just do clitoral stimulation with it, which is where most orgasms come from for women.
But it's designed for penetration.
And vibrators are not?
Not all of them. They have vibrating panties.
I have vibrating. No, I don't. I'm kidding. Not even gonna go there because that's the kind of comment that will make this most popular. So I have vibrating panties.
Yes. You could have a vibrating mustache. Vibrating mustache wax. That's how we're going to make millions of dollars. Nanotechnology.
You know, I wrote nanotechnology into a whole book. I did, but I never applied it in this manner.
You should. Friggin' nanotechnology, vibrating mustache wax. You become the sex fiend of the ages.
No, I could be the new Hugh Hefner.
Right.
You know, it's a wonder that Hugh Hefner became the icon he was. Because he was the gentleman's pornographer.
He was.
As opposed to, what's the guy from Hustler?
Larry Flint.
Right. He was creepy scumbag pornographer.
Well, he had the appearance of creepy scumbag pornographer.
As we mentioned another time, we always judge by appearance first. And if anybody says they don't, they're deluding themselves or lying.
Right. But Larry Flint was really a First Amendment guy. Don't get me wrong, he was a scumbag, but...
Now, I don't know him personally, just to clarify.
No.
Maybe he was actually a fucking sweetheart.
But he fought for the First Amendment.
I think he did that because it brought him more attention, thus more money to his main trade. I think that was a marketing ploy.
Well, it absolutely. Don't get me wrong, it was, but did it benefit mankind?
Did it? By the way, I am very
Yeah.
pro pornography. I am very pro sex. Okay, here's my stance on
Freedom.
sex. Well, no, not to a point, yes, but no, because in a society there has to be restrictions. There cannot be anarchy and penultimate freedom. It ruins a society. It breaks a society. You have to move forward for the species, for the society, instead of the individual. But with certain things, as we have discussed on previous topics, our puritanical roots has made the human body taboo. And it's okay for our kids to jump into a video game and blow somebody's head off and literally watch the head explode, but oh my god, don't show them a couple titties.
What?
And I think that's wrong.
In one of the big things that you run into in like movies and things like that, all violence is simulated. Okay. But the problem that we run into with video games, media, etc. One second.
Well, bless you.
Sorry about that. Is it's hard to say the same thing about sex and pornography. It's not simulated.
Okay.
All right. So we can definitively say that violence is simulated. But when we get into sexual content, it's not.
But certain things are required for our species to continue. One is procreation.
Oh, absolutely.
The other is eating and shelter. And by the way, shitting is in there, but usually it's one of those three things includes shitting. Hopefully not procreation, but I've seen it.
But we can separate the fantasy from the reality when we go, oh, okay, hey, freaking violence. We can hardwire and go, oh, that is 100% simulated. It's black and white. What happens in there is a fantasy realm. When it comes to sex, it's not necessarily simulated. That's great.
Why is that a problem?
Yay. I can't say. I'm not making an argument for it
because of our Western mindset.
Right.
It's not actually a problem to show people, oh, look, you can fucking make babies. This shouldn't be an issue.
It shouldn't. I agree.
Or actually, I guess you can watch these people fucking make babies while you jerk off. But yeah, it's once again, the acceptance of violence, fantasy or otherwise, versus the fantasy of sex, because you're not fucking involved. It's a fantasy for the viewer. It's, I think it's a horribly unbalanced thing. And that I would rather my son see a little bit of sex than a little bit of killing. But in our society, now I would almost say across most of the planet this is more acceptable, because even our Asian cultures, they are more sexually repressed than us. The least sexually repressed cultures are still in the Western culture. And in general, I'm looking towards the Norwegian area, etc., where they're a little more free and relaxed about it. And less so as you span out from there, but more than the U.S. Such as the Page 3 girl in the U.K. and, boobies on French shower commercials. Which, what is wrong with giving a teenage boy... Okay, well, with the internet, you don't need this anymore. When we were growing up, before they started airbrushing the nipples out of see-through bras, a good lingerie catalog, or even a Sears catalog with bras, was masturbation material if you couldn't get Playboy, Penthouse, Hustler, etc. So dildos.
Dildos.
So, I am willing to bet it is Shakespeare that you first used the word. And they don't know where it originates from, by the way, as far as my research showed. Did you do much research on dildos?
None. 100% zero.
I mean, besides general life experience. It's here's something I do want to say. This actually is gonna. I was originally gonna just point this straight at dildos and women, but now I think I'm gonna expand into the whole sexuality of the species and masturbation. It's okay.
What?
Whether
You mean
you're single,
We're
or
allowed to? Shit.
even if you're
God
with
damn it.
somebody.
43 years. Now we're allowed to? Fuck.
Well, society says no.
Well,
But,
fuck them. I've
industry.
always wanted permission. Holy shit. Fuck.
I haven't done it till somebody. He's doing it right now. Which, by the way, let me just give you guys a hint. Not saying I've ever done this, but yeah, put on a latex gloves. Totally feels different than your own hand. You don't have to sit on your hand till it's numb anymore.
Oh, dude, what is it? Friggin' a little bit of Ben Gay for get your hands numb?
Yeah, just make sure you don't put it directly on your junk because, oh, no.
Vapor rub, man. Vapor rub.
What the hell did she just send me? Oh my god. Okay, so Andrea sent me a thing which I thought it related because it opens up with "Do not open this thread," and it has a woman going like this, and then Jigglypuff on an escalator. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Now the rest are stick figure drawings. Takes 4 muscles to smile, and it's got like a stick figure smiling. Takes 16 muscles to frown. Stick figure is frowning. Takes 24 muscles to become furious, and there he's got like the arr face. It takes 38 muscles to shout at someone, and there's the stick figure shouting at another stick figure. It takes 656 muscles to fight them. I'm not sure of that number, by the way. That sounds like a lot of muscles. And it shows the stick figures beating the shit out of each other. It takes 16 muscles to take out a knife and stab them. It takes 6 muscles to realize what you've done. It takes 784 muscles to hide the body. And it takes 0 muscles to never speak of it again. Then there's the 2 comments from whatever Reddit thread or whatever this was on. It's not what I was expecting. That escalated quickly. Yeah, there's a wonderful interlude on the tavern.
So here's a question for you.
Please.
Are butt plugs dildos?
Yes. They're anal dildos. They're danals. Andildos. Andildos? No. I don't know what to do with this right now. I'm in my smoking jacket. I think I'm going to light my pipe and stare knowingly at the camera.
Very well.
So there's a whole line of superhero dildos out there. Now this is again something I cannot show on the video stream. Now I probably could show some of them, but I'm very worried about scrolling and hitting the wrong picture and be like, oh, I'm banned.
Yep.
So we're just
and the cease and desist letters from earlier.
Those were just from family members. They don't count.
Okay.
Grandma sent me another letter saying stop sending her dildos.
Okay, so are they Marvel themed? Are they DC
Marvel.
themed?
There is
Ooh,
an Iron
okay.
Man, and by the way, I don't know if you can Google this, if not on your computer, on your phone, but search for
No, I don't need the FBI looking into me for that.
Marvel I'm looking to see what else comes up. Dildos. So there's Avenger dildos. Now here's what I can do, guys. I can grab this link and put it right here in chat. I will warn you, it is adult content, but so is the whole damn show. Aaron,
Hey, just remember.
Huh?
Just remember, all dildos are Nick Fury dildos. They've only got one eye.
Dildos should not have eyes. There's a Captain America. It is very sleek, by the way. It's a silicone vibrator. Oh, it's a vibrator. That's not a dildo. Then there's the Iron
If you
Man.
throw it, does it come back?
I'd be horrified. It was circular and disc-like. Iron Man has a twin motor vibrator.
Ooh.
The Thor has an electrical stimulator.
It's called the hammer.
The Hulk is a 12-inch silicone dildo with very realistic veining. It's rather troublesome. Oh, the Black Widow, discrete clitoral stimulator. Oh, Hawkeye has a G-spot vibrator. There you go. Then some of the comments is, wouldn't the Hulk-themed dildo that got bigger and veinier when you turned it on basically be a regular human penis? Then somebody else says, I'm more concerned about why Hulk just gets a dildo and not a vibrator. Wouldn't the dude who shakes with rage be the best candidate for vibrating action? Oh, somebody answered that one and responded to it. Maybe it symbolizes Bruce Banner inner stillness once he gains control of his emotions and fully masters the Hulk. Then somebody ever so kindly nerded out on this and went, I can't wait to see the Rob Liefeld redesigns.
Bunch of pouches.
And no feet. By the way, the person responded to the Rob Liefeld thing saying the vibrators are all 5 times as wide and covered in teeny pouches. I'm deeply curious about the sexual age of the other Avengers, particularly Namor the Submariner. Somebody else says, no love for the Loki? I think his helmet is meant for multiple partners at once. I guess Loki could be the Sibian. The Duel. Somebody else to the Avenger dildo says, assembled for your pleasure.
Oh.
Okay, let's put that away. And this whole show was done just so I could talk about those. What else we got?
Let's see.
So do you think sex toys and sex aids should be something we should educate our kids about?
Well, the big thing is, sex toys and sex aids, they're unique between partners. Once you swap partners, you throw them out and get new ones.
Do you? That is a fair topic right there.
Okay, for a regular dildo, okay, not your high-end stuff, all right? You got to be able to sanitize them, okay?
Yeah.
Or at least have the conversation if you're buying $300 pieces of equipment. I understand, they're power tools, and they're friggin' expensive.
Some.
But
shouldn't even the ones that cost $15 or $30 be washable?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You don't throw away your silverware once you get a new partner.
But most of us don't put our silverware in our no-no places. Travis.
Well, I don't put my silverware there.
Right. Okay.
I wait till I'm at a restaurant like a normal person.
I would like you to text Andrea right now and say, hey, I'm thinking about shoving my spoon in my ass.
It's a total different thing, shouldn't she, when she's like, I think I want a spoon tonight.
Right. I'm going to put it in the dishwasher. And then tomorrow, I'm going to put the same spoon in your mouth. What do you think?
I mean, shouldn't we be able to just wash our gear and reuse it for the next person?
You should give them the option.
That's what we do with our penis. Hopefully,
You should give them,
in
you
theory.
give them the option. You give them the option.
I'm sorry, honey. My penis has been in another woman. Did you want me to get a new one, or can I keep the old one? Quoted from John Bobbitt.
Right. And she goes, wrap it up.
So, you don't think somebody should be able to keep a dildo from a previous relationship? Is that correct?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said that you give them the option of whether or not they allow you to use said dildo with them.
So, what do you think if a woman came in and she's like, "I've got my little collection of dildos, or my collection of little dildos." It could go either way.
She's got her personal collection
Yeah, that she used with other partners.
for her on herself,
Well, does it really?
and
Or are you being a little sexist there?
I am being a little sexy.
I mean, do you tell her to get rid of them?
No, but if she said, "Hey, Travis," she's got hers, and she goes, "Hey, I wouldn't mind sharing these toys on you."
Okay, first of all, I have an aversion to things entering my body.
I understand that.
Now, if I didn't have that aversion, I don't think I'd have a problem with it.
Okay. But right. But that's a personal choice.
Right. But I myself, I don't like people jamming things into my orifices.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm generally the same way.
Yeah.
But we would sanitize them
Yes,
first.
you wash the damn things. It's kind of like if Aaron comes over to my house and goes, "Oh, I really want to smoke a pipe." Well, I'm going to make sure, like silverware, I have cleaned and sanitized this pipe before I'm like, "Hey, big boy, put this in your mouth." While I'm
Yes,
watching.
or other orifices.
No! My pipes don't
Wait,
vibrate. You
this is-
chip a tooth.
Wait, hey. Look, this is an exact conversation we had last time I was over. Or other orifices.
No, it's not. We have never had this conversation ever. But now that we have, we'll probably have it again at some point.
Look, all I'm saying is, hey, if it's a consumable item, okay, and inexpensive, and don't get me wrong, if it's below $20, which can be a lot of money for some people,
Do you consider a dildo a consumable item?
quite possibly. Do you consider condoms a consumable item?
Yes, because they are not reusable. You can't be like, "Oh, that was good. Hold on, I'm going to hang this up to try and use later." I mean, you can,
There's a-
but don't.
Yeah, don't. What? No.
Stop.
There's certain
Hmm?
there's certain price points, okay, that gone.
Well, I think that those price points are very debatable on your income level.
Absolutely.
If you're making
Okay.
12 grand a year, that $15 dildo is now a reusable item.
Absolutely. But sheets, okay? When you change partners, change your sheets.
Only if it's in the same day.
It's in the same year.
If you
Now, keep in mind, I've been monogamous
right,
for 20 years.
right. So I don't know.
So this is context specific.
Right. Okay, here's the deal. The sheets that I have on my bed, I did not buy new sheets specifically because I divorced my ex-wife.
No, and I wouldn't expect that. But when you got a new partner that was staying with you on a regular basis, you would probably change sheets in between those two times. No.
Only if they wanted a different color scheme. Now, by the way, just to clarify, yes, I have changed every single one of my sheets because I went from a queen size bed to a king size. So it
Yeah.
had to happen.
Right. But it
no.
happened between those two periods.
Right, but it wasn't because I was
No,
going to have a
not
different
necessarily
sex partner.
because of that.
Matter of fact, I did have a queen size bed before this king size. And nope, same sheets. I just didn't bother to point out, "Hey, yeah, you like that? Feels good deep inside you? I fucked my ex-wife on these sheets too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that doesn't come up, and you don't. It's not a. Maybe somebody else does mention that. No, not me.
Because that would be creepy as shit.
That would be. That's what be. And it's just like when the ex comes to pick up the kid, you're like, yeah. Remember those sheets? Guess what I did on those last night?
Well, no. And I'll merely point this out. Friggin'. Let's get Andrea's opinion on this one in the future and see what she says.
You want me to just text her?
Yeah, just text her.
Hold on. Okay. I said hi. Then I said, we have a question. If you have a new partner, by the way, it autocorrected to new owner. That sounds a bit sexist. Oh,
Especially if you'd been texting Ed or something.
oh, hold on. She's gonna make this easier. I don't have to text it to her.
Oh, okay.
So we started with the discussion. We started with the discussion that if you get a new partner, do you get new dildos?
Sure, anytime's a good time for a new dildo.
Not an additional dildo. Do you rid yourself of the old dildos and buy all new
Or are
ones?
you using them on the other person?
Possibly.
If so, then I say yes, just because.
See, I compared it to silverware. That was inserted in your ex, but you're not getting rid of that. Now, Aaron took it a step further, and he says, if you get a new sexual partner, you get brand new sheets. And I said, only if it's in the same day. But he says, no, if you leave your ex
Well,
and do... So,
I guess that's personal preference. Do you want to still associate that with him, just like you do your forks? I don't know.
I am not emotionally attached to my bed sheets or my forks, where, as I mentioned
Okay.
I mentioned this, Aaron, like, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, you feel that deep inside you?
With the fork?
I fucked my ex on these sheets. I'm gonna take a bite off this fork.
No, Andrea, here was my point, okay? Let's say Travis has a toy box. Okay?
Let's say I have one too. Yes.
Right. We're not talking about your toy box. We're talking about Travis's toy box.
Uh-huh.
Okay? For your pleasure.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And then, let's say something, you die in a horrible car accident.
Oh, shit. Uh-huh.
Well, all right.
Uh-huh.
But,
I don't think after this she's gonna care what happens, but go on.
right. But luckily, you had cloned yourself. So Andrea 2 is ready and waiting
You were
at the
supposed to know.
cloning center.
Mhm.
There's a
Okay?
center for this now?
He picks you up tomorrow afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Wait, her
Andrea-
remains or Andrea too?
Yes, just yes.
Andrea 2. Okay? And Andrea 2 is aware, oh, shit, Andrea 1 died in a horrible car accident, but Andrea 2 is ready and raring to go. Picks you up, brings you home, and goes, holy shit, she died. And in the grieving, you're ready for sexy naked time. And he breaks out his toy box to comfort you. And holy shit, you go, what the fuck? Those are Andrea 1s.
Oh, I don't
Sex
think
toy
personally.
is
I don't think
fun.
I would care because it's me. But you know, whatever.
Right. But
Yeah.
let's say you realize, wait a second, you use those on Andrea 1.
I'm curious, with the Andrea 2, do I get any say in
No.
design?
Well, I mean, even if it's a completely different person, if it's clean and you keep them clean and hygienic, I don't see a problem. Some people are gonna bitch about stuff no matter what.
Which, by the way, Aaron, all honesty, when Andrea and I got together, we had this discussion
Yeah.
in real life.
Keep or no? Okay,
Well,
that
no,
one's good.
It wasn't
What's that?
pragmatic folks like you, but now imagine you weren't pragmatic and it was not Andrea, but Andrea's sister. Or,
Right. You need to lean closer to your mic. You are getting further and further away.
sorry, Just imagine it was any other woman.
No, I cannot imagine that with her standing here watching me. That's just rude and
I would
wrong.
absolutely throw all these toys away immediately.
They're expensive. Why are you gonna throw that shit away?
I would read. I would read forever.
By the way, we did have that discussion where he's like, "Oh, it's a $300 one, okay, but if it's 30," and I'm like, "Well, it depends how much you make a year. Because if you're only making $12,000 a year, that $15 one is
I have
staying."
a pinch card, so it's alright. I'm almost a free one.
I would have saved the plastic wrap and put it right back in there as though it was brand new.
What is a pinch card?
Punch card. Punch card.
A dildo punch card?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The 12 inch,
You don't have-
12 inches free?
Yeah. No, you spend a certain amount each time and then you
You
get
don't
free
have
stuff.
to, Travis? What the hell?
What, Aaron?
You don't have a punch card?
Not for dildos.
It's not just for that. It's for whatever. Yeah.
We did go over the Avenger dildos.
Oh God, the Hulk one.
The comments were the best part. I
Oh,
read
you
some of the
haven't seen. Oh, you got to look up the Hulk Black Widow gift.
No, no. I'm scared.
Go ahead, Hulk Black Widow gift.
Oh, jeez.
You're welcome.
Can't show this on air. I'm pretty much
Sure.
confident about that.
Is that a moth getting caught in the fan?
No, that is our neighbors using power tools at 10:30 at night.
Oh.
Sibian.
Or, oh wow, I typed in Hulk Black. It automatically autofills with
Yes, it
Widow
did.
GIF. Okay, we're going to images.
Which one? I'm assuming the first one.
Let's see. It's loading. There it goes. That can't be
Okay,
it.
that sucks.
Maybe it's this one.
Oh my God. What the hell is that?
No, what am I looking for? There, it's a bunch of them touching hands to calm Hulk
You got
down.
a link.
It should be Black Widow looking at the Hulk, Hulk looking at Black Widow, and then should be fairly obvious from there.
It's not.
I mean, they're going to touch hands, and then it just repeats. Here's Hulk looking at.
Eek. What the hell?
Then there's the one from like SNL.
No idea what he's looking for.
I don't know
1
either.
second.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get a link for that.
I'm getting it for you right now.
Yeah, you do that.
Thank God. Because these suck.
It's not the one that says it's a Tide ad. These are lame. Lame, dude. Lame. You could put it. Oh, here's a Russian one.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
it's Voltron.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta put a link.
The viewers want to know. So, did you ask the viewers the question?
I
Keep or
don't
don't keep?
know if we have any right now.
They're lurking.
They must be. I mean, Gary might be in here. And Chris is working right now. Yeah, I think it's, and I know Trin went to sleep.
It's probably better that way.
Probably.
Look at this. Hey, nudes. You want some nudes? Here's some nudes.
I do.
Noodle. Noodle goodness.
Noodle.
Hi, baby. He wanted to be in there with the Queen Mother. And
Let's
she's
go
like,
with, let's add 9
Oh,
gang to it.
what?
Okay, texted it to you right now.
What the fuck is that?
It's what their baby would look like.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Hold on, we gotta do this on the phone apparently.
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Well, where is it?
Oh.
Ah! All right, wait.
So glad you came.
I'm going away now.
So, yeah, let's wrap up this topic. Yeah, I don't even know what to toast to at this point in time. I'm afraid to
the
put
Hulk.
anything in my mouth right now.
He's quite incredible.
Good for him. I'm wondering, somebody apparently took that clip off a piece of porn and tinted it green.
Color correction. Yep.
Well, I don't know if it could be color correction because that'd be the whole photo, wouldn't it?
Oh, just for that clip. Yeah.
It wouldn't have turned her VJJ green too.
You take a black dude and freaking change him green.
Perfect, wonderful. Thank you for joining us, everybody. You have a great... And if you want to know more about dildos, then you should have been here for the live actual stream. Let's do some outro music and get us out of here. Aaron, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it, man.
No problem, man.
At least we had some...
Sorry about the earlier technical difficulties.
Oh, it's all good. We'll work it out.
Thanks for joining us in the discussion of shenanigans tonight. You are the one thing that makes the show what it is. Don't forget to join us at the tavern next week. Until then, have fun, keep learning, and be good to one another. Now, raise your glass in good cheer. Enjoy the small moments every day and steamy dreams every night.